Okay, I'm back. One trade a day is all you need. Very, very simple. We're just looking at the code, watching it, see what it's going to do. Give a buy entry, give a short entry. Just looking to see what it's going to do. Those of you that know this code, I'll just let you watch it so you can see how it's played. I mean, it's so simple though, right? It's just very, very easy to do. Today should be a good one too. If you look at the 10-minute chart, looks really good. This may take a little while though for entry. Maybe I'll just pause the video for a bit. Then again, it may not take too long. It's most likely going to go short, but we'll just wait and see what the code says. Get a code confirmation here. I've seen many times where I thought it would go short or go long, and then it goes back the other way, and the code says to go the other way. So always, always follow the code. Which way it looks like it's going to go and which way I think it's going to go doesn't matter. It just matters what the code is going to say. Let's see here. Entry be there. Yeah, we're looking good today. Looking good today. It's going to go down. There it goes. Okay, I'm in. So 20 ticks down should be a piece of cake on this one. The range is very tight, and the stop is pretty much, it's going to hold on the range, so we're in good shape here. This is an easy trade. This is the kind of trade, for reference for you code traders out there, this is the one that you want to get in like I just did. You don't want to wait for it to come back halfway. Range too tight. This is what I was talking about before. You need to get in on this one and just go, because mathematically speaking, it's just going to go down. It's not really going to go back up. It might go back up to here or so, something like that. You know, it could even go back up, you know, but generally speaking, no. It's probably only going to do that maybe 20% of the time on this particular situation. It might come up a little bit like here, but not much. So it's best just to get in and let it go, because a lot of times it's just going to go. And the stop's going to hold anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, on the large ranges, those are the ones you want to go for halfway. Take entry halfway on the range. But on this particular one, no. Just get right in. It should go. I'd say there's about at least a 60% chance that it'll go down, straight down from this point. Now it may go down a bit and then come back up here a bit, but it'll, generally speaking, it's just gonna go down, not up. So anyway, in the interest of time, you've seen me take the entry, see where it's at now. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'll come back. Let's see what's it doing here. Yeah, this is just the start of it right here. It's just getting started. This isn't even a code here. It's just going to go down. So anyway, I'll come back. It should be able to make the 20 today, no problem, because of the range. It gives you like an extra 10 ticks right there. You see what I'm saying? That's why the range, that's why you'll be able to make 20 ticks on this one easily, because of the range. And you've already gained 10 ticks right there on the range, so under normal circumstances. So 20 ticks, easy. Could go for more, but the math would be reduced. Better to get the really high math and take what profit you can take based upon that really high math. Whenever you start pushing it, that's when the math goes down and you start getting the more frustration, and then the shoulda, woulda, coulda, and all this different stuff, right? The emotional aspect of the trading. Just go for the high math. 20 ticks today, very high mathematics. If the range had been larger, you want to get a better entry, then go for 20. Can't get it? Go for 15. Make the math high. That's how you should play this one trade. But every morning, the other code's good for 100 ticks. Every morning, except for this morning. Let's see here. This morning it wasn't good for 100. It was only good for like 70 ticks this morning. That was all it was good for. So see, that's another reason why this one will be good, because the euro was only good for around between 40 and 50. The euro was only good between 40 and 50. The USA was only good for 70, which is abnormal. You know, that's abnormal. That's why this one will be good for more. So really, I should be going for like 30 on this one. It would be because of the other ones are very shallow. This one, the mathematics has increased then that this one would be worth more than normal. Plus, I've got a good. Plus, it's tight. That's also another indicator that it's going to move more. So, but you know what? I'm just going to keep it at 20. Mathematics is very high at 20, and if I can get it even higher because of that, that's even better. If I could take it from 85 to 95, that's even better. If I could take it from 90 to 98, that's even better. So, anyway, I'm going to pause the video. I'll come back and at least show you the outcome and possibly the progression of this trade. It won't take long from here. Just wanted to show you really quick that it did go down from that level. See, I got in there, and like I said before, it most likely would just go down. That's what it did, instead of going back up halfway. I just want to teach you that trick for those of you who are playing this trade. You know, it's an important distinction between the two. So anyway, what did it go down to? 36. It came 5 ticks away, so it went 15 ticks so far. But the 20 ticks is, you know, pretty much in the bag. Mathematically, I would say it has about at least a 70% chance of making it. Probably more like 75, and even maybe 80% chance of making it. So the math is very high. So, but it's a possibility that it could go to like 32 or something, you know, and then not hit it and then go back up. That's possible, but I'm going to hold it for the full 20, and the math is high on it. So that's how you trade. That's how you play things, especially in the trading world. So anyway, I'll come back and show you the final outcome of this trade later. As you can see on the chart, it's gone down to 32, which is right above my exit. I just got through saying that a little while ago, that it could go down there and then go back up. But mathematically, it's going to make it. But it does happen sometimes, mathematically that does happen. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but it definitely happens. I'd say it probably happens at least 5% of the time. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe even closer to 10%. It does seem to happen with some regularity. I wouldn't say 10%, like 5%. Yeah, 5% is about right. I never actually measured it, of course. Just taking a rough guess. Anyway, a lot of people would just get out right here. Just take it and go. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're so close to the exit, you could just take it. But me, you'll see that I always go for it, no matter what. Because I know mathematically, you gotta always play the math, see? See what I'm saying? You gotta know what the math is, and then always play the math, no matter what. Because the math, if you always play the math, you'll always win. Because the math always wins. It's emotions and second guessing and being not sure that makes you play the wrong way. Because then you start getting, a couple ticks here, 2-3 ticks there, and then you take losses, 20 ticks. Every time you lose 20. But then every time, and then you win, you only make 17. It starts to, it's just it's a game that you start to spin your wheels more than you do getting ahead. And you're not doing this to spin your wheels, and you're not doing this to lose money. You're doing this to make money. So there's a way you need to play in order to be able to do that properly, and that's to know the math, always go for your exits and hit them. When you don't hit them, you don't hit them. That's going to happen a certain percentage of the time. There's nothing you can do about that. But when the exit is going to hit, you should be sure that you have made it to that exit, and you never let go. If it made it to the exit, you also made it. Do you see what I'm saying? You just mathematically make sure that if it makes it to the exit, you will also make it to the exit. Mathematical certainty. Now, if you know that you're going to make it to the exit 70% of the time, guess what you got? A winning system. That's what the code represents. Because the code gives you an entry that's not only going to give you precision level entry, but also give you that exit as well, that you can hit the exit with mathematical precision, a mathematically majority of the time, like 70% or more. You see what I'm saying? Then you have a winning system. That's why the code is a winning system built in, because it not only gives you the entry, but it gives you the exit by default. Pretty much. Like on Fridays, you got to go for 15 on this particular trade. But on the, like today, let's say, actually today was a pretty tricky day for the USA code. It threw in a different code this morning, and it only went 70 ticks on that. So today, you probably wouldn't have made very much because, maybe even not made anything, just a break-even stop today. You could have made like 30, 40, 50 ticks depending upon which way you were going. Of course, you could have used code 1 the whole entire time and just rode it all over the place and made a lot of money today on code 1. But code 2 would have been a little tricky. Actually, it was very tricky. But that was just today. It doesn't happen every day. It's been hitting 140 penny trades every day on the code 2 of the USA. So this one's doing so-so. I mean, it's doing okay. It's doing good. I mean, it's just, 20 ticks isn't the same as 100 ticks, obviously, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It certainly makes you money. That's all you really need to do. I figured that I've been teaching people for a long time, and most people are not big professional traders. Most people are just normal, regular people who just want to make some money from home and learn how to trade. That's what most people are. There's some players out there, there's some guys out there that really get in and mix it up and play, and they do really super well. If you're one of those guys, you don't really need my help or my once you learn the code, you're on your own. You're doing your own thing. That's great. But for those of you who really need or are new to trading and that type of thing, maybe struggling a bit, this is a great trade for you to do. You're not going to be able to win every day. In fact, if today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, if memory serves me right, yesterday was a losing day, I think. Yeah. Yesterday was a losing day for this trade. Today, obviously, was a winning day. You can see I could have went for more. Like I said, I probably could have, but I just wanted to keep the math high. But this trade has about 70% to 80% win ratio. So, going 1-to-1 at 20, it brings you out well ahead. You do that every day, up your contracts, and you basically have a way to make pretty much as much money as you want within reason. Otherwise, if you're good at trading or you just want to make a lot more money than this, just do the USA code 2. That one's doing great. Wasn't so good today, but most days it does really super well. So, that's what I would do. In fact, that's what I'm going to be doing too. I just got to move myself out of this time zone, and then I'm going to start playing that trade every day too, instead of this one. Because this one's a good trade, make good money from it, but the other one's better. I mean, you make 100 ticks. Even sometimes 200 ticks. There was a 200 tick last week, and the week before a 200 tick. So they're coming again, these 200 tick trades. So, that definitely helps. But 100 ticks, even just 100 ticks is fantastic. That's how you really make money at this, it's for sure. So anyway, I'm going to get going. Happy trading out there, traders, and I'll be back to take more trades and show you how easy this code is to use. And soon I'm going to be taking the other code, though, the other code 2 trade for 100 ticks every day. That's how you really make the money if you want to do it. And I mean, people see 20 tick trades and say, okay, that's nice, made a nice trade. But 100 ticks every day, there's nothing like it. So I'll be back with more trading. Happy trading out there, everybody.